Hey everybody, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to make a necklace today, and I'm going to use some of the beads that came in the April 2024 Jesse James Beads Magical Mystery Bead Box. It was called Wildflowers. I'll put a link in the corner of this video and in the description box below to the unboxing video I did for this subscription in case you want to watch it, where I go over everything that came in the box. I have a coupon code. It's THJ10, and I'll put it on the screen here and in the description box below, along with a link to the page to sign up for the subscription if you're interested. The coupon will save you $10 off whatever subscription plan you choose. I've got a variety of the beads that came in the box, and this beautiful pendant with the pressed glass leaves in it. I've got some 22 gauge German style wire in gold. In here I've got some findings. I've got a lobster clasp, 2 pieces of chain from my stash, a little piece of chain from my stash to use as an extender. I've got a whole bunch of 4mm jump rings in there and one 8mm jump ring for my clasp to clasp onto. I've got a little leaf charm that I'm going to hang off the extender chain as a dangle. I think that's everything that's in there. I know this doesn't look like a whole lot to make a whole necklace with, but I've already got half of my necklace made, so that's why there's not that much in there. I'll be using my chain nose pliers, my tweezer pliers, my round nose pliers, both pairs of my bent chain nose pliers, the crimping pliers I use to tuck in burrs when I cut off wire, the cutters I use to cut craft wire and head pins and eye pins. I've got my little New Orleans shot glass to put my wires in. I just emptied him, so he's all fresh and ready to go. I think that's everything. I'll put links to everything I can find links for in the description box below that didn't come in the box. So hold on, I get some of this out of the way and I'll be back. Okay, I've got my beads out here and I'm going to get started. This is half of my necklace that I've already got made here. And I'm going to make another strip just like that for my other half. I've got my 22 gauge wire. These are about 3.5 inch pieces. I don't know why my leaf is out there. It's not supposed to be out there yet. I'm going to go down. I got zoomed in too much here. I'm going to go down about 1.5 inches. Bend the wire over at a 90-degree angle. Around those pliers, put them in the crook of the bend. Around those pliers facing me. Bend the wire back until it hits the tool. Rotate the pliers till they're facing the table. Take the short piece of wire up and under here until it hits the bottom of the tool. Kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the wire. Now I'm going to take my bent chain nose pliers and hold on to my loop. Bring this wire down. Take the short piece of wire and wrap it around the long piece of wire about 3 times. Now I'm going to take my cutters, cut off my extra wire. Now I'm going to take one of these center drilled kind of flower beads here. I'm going to use it as a bead cap. I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to put this big rondelle on here like that. I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to go to the very tip of the pliers because I don't want a very long neck. I'm going to bend the wire over at a 90-degree angle. Take my round nose pliers and put them in the crook of the bend. Round nose pliers facing me. Bend the wire back until it hits the bead. Rotate the pliers so they're facing the table. Take this part under here until it hits the bottom of the tool. Kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the bead. And that usually makes my little wire stand almost straight up there. Now I'm going to hold on to my loop. Bring this wire down. I'm going to take my other pair of bent chain nose pliers and start to wrap. I want to make sure to get that first wrapping under the bottom of the loop and not over the top of the bottom of the loop. I'm going to take my cutters and cut off my extra wire. Now, I use these crimping pliers. I use the little half circles on each end there to tuck in the burrs when I cut off wire. And I wait until I get the whole link made before I do this part, because it just helps me if I have the beads to brace against when I'm tucking the wire in. Well, that's my first little link. I'm going to do another one like that, but I'll do a different one before I do that next one, just like this one. So I'm going to take my pliers, go down about 1.5 inches, bend over to 90-degree angle, take my round nose pliers, put them in the crook of the bend, round nose pliers facing me, bend the wire back till it hits the tool, rotate the pliers so they're facing the table, this part unturned until it hits the bottom of the tool, kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the wire. I'm going to bend chain those pliers and hold on to my loop. Bring this wire down. Wrap the short piece of wire around the long piece of wire. About 3 times. My cutters. Cut off my extra wire. And I'm going to do one of these flat, it's kind of a transparent looking rondelle, kind of a champagne color, I think. I'll put that on there. Take my bent chain, my tweezer pliers. I'm going to go to the very tip of the pliers, bend over to 90-degree angle, around those pliers and put them in the crook of the bend. Bend the wire back until it hits the bead. Rotate the pliers till they're facing the table. This part unturned until it hits the bottom of the tool. Kink the wire back until the loop is centered over the bead. Take my bent chain nose pliers and hold on to my loop. Bring this wire down. Take my other pair of bent chain nose pliers and start to wrap. Just wrap till there's no more room to wrap. I'm going to take my cutters and cut off my extra wire. I'm going to take my crimping pliers and tuck in my little burr. Now I'm going to make the rest of these links off camera. I'm going to do another one just like this one, and another one just like this one. And then I've got one of these smaller rondelle beads. It's just like these big ones, it's just smaller. It's going to go there. I'm going to do this pretty spacer bead here with a little rose in it, or some kind of flower. I don't know if that's a rose or not, but and then I'm going to connect these together with jump rings. Usually when I do these wire wrapped links, I link them directly to each other, but I didn't know how I wanted to lay them out, so I just made a bunch of links and then decided how I wanted to lay them out, and connected them with jump rings. And I needed a little bit extra length anyway, and that gives a little bit extra length. So I'm going to get this other side made, or I'm going to get all the links made. When I come back, I'll connect a few of them together, and then I'll connect the rest of them off camera together, and then we'll put it together, the whole necklace together. So I'll be back. Okay, I've got all my links made now, and I've got my 4mm jump rings here. And at the top of my strip here, I'm going to put one of these links that came in the box. When I opened the box, I call these charms. I didn't notice that they were links, but they are links. So I'm going to take a 4mm jump ring, and open it up, and the link has a loop on the back there like that, and then it has one at the top like that. I'm going to connect the one on the back to my one of my little flat rondelles here. And now I'm going to close it back up. Make sure to get it closed up really well. Now I'm going to take a 4mm jump ring. And open it up. I'm going to attach this little flat rondelle to my spacer bead with the flower, and I want to make sure my flower is facing the right way. I want it to be facing up like that. Close it up really well. Take another 4mm jump ring. Open it up, and I'm going to attach my other little flat rondelle to the bottom of this link. Close it back up. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the rest of these, and when I get done, I'll come back and we'll put it all together. So I'll be back. Okay, I've got both sides of my necklace made now, and I'm going to put it together. I've got a little piece of chain here. It's about a 1/2 inch long. It's just a little tiny piece of chain. And I'm going to take a 4mm jump ring. And put on my chain. And put on one side of my necklace. Close my jump ring back really well. Now I'm going to feed my little bail. I'm going to put this chain through my little bail on my pendant. Now I'm going to take another 4mm jump ring. Open it up. Oops, my chain came out. Such a little piece of chain, it's hard to keep it in there. Okay, it wouldn't be this hard if I wasn't on video. Okay, now I'm going to take my 4mm jump ring, attach it to this end of my chain, attach my other side of my necklace. Close my jump ring back really well. Okay, so that's what I got now. So now I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to zoom out. I'm too close, I think. I've got some findings here. I've got a couple of pieces of chain. These are about 4 inches each. These little pieces of chain are. I'm going to take another 4mm jump ring. Open it up, put my chain on here. And attach it to the top of this. Well, y'all knew I'd drop it, didn't you? I don't know where. There it is. Attach it to the top of my link here. I'll need to open it up a little more. I'm going to close my jump ring back. I'm going to take another 4mm jump ring. Open it up. Put my other chain on here. Attach it to the top of this link. Close it back up really well. Okay, now I go down here. Take another 4mm jump ring. Figure out where the slit is. There we go. Open it up. Put this into my chain on here. And my lobster clasp. Close my jump ring back really well. Now I've got an 8mm jump ring for my lobster to clasp onto. I don't know, it might be too thick to go through this chain. I might have to attach it with a 4mm jump ring. We'll have to see here. I've not tested it yet. Oh yeah, no, that goes on there okay. Well, it goes on there okay if I don't drop it. Now I'm going to put a little piece of extender chain on here. This is about 2 inches of extender chain. I'm going to close my jump ring back really well. Can handle these thicker jump rings better with my heavier pliers. Now I'm going to take a 4mm jump ring. Open it up. Put my little leaf on here. And put it on the end of my extender chain. So, I'm done. So, that's what I've got. So, hold on and I'll see if I can get it all laid out here and I'll be back. Okay, there's my necklace made with some of the beads that came in the April 2024 Jesse James Magical Mystery Bead Box. These are some beautiful beads. I did that video where I made, I think it was 8 pairs of earrings, and I've got 4 or 5 more pairs of earrings laid out here that I'm going to make. And I'm going to try to see if I can make another necklace. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to. But this is just a beautiful box. And like I said, if you're not subscribed and you decide you want to be, that coupon code will save you $10 off whatever subscription plan you choose. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate those of you who have subscribed to my channel and watched my videos and liked and commented on my videos. I have a website where I sell my jewelry. I also sell gift cards and some extra beads and findings that I have. It's Teresa's Handmade Jewelry, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below in case you're interested, along with a link to my Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and my email. If you haven't, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Take care.